And welcome back to the MMA Plug presented by DenverSportsBetting.com on 98.1 FM Mile High Sports Radio. We are here with a special guest today. We are here with the man who will be taking on the hype train from across the pond to start off the main card at UFC 35 this weekend. The one and only, the Italian Stallion Luigi Vendramini. How you doing, my brother?
I'm feel like a really good, and it's like all the time is very nice speak with you, my brother. We train together, we live together, and now we work together.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, my brother. So like I say, I'm so happy to see you be able to get another opportunity to showcase your skills in a marquee spot, really and truly, Luigi. I think that a lot of people are going to really understand just how good of a fighter you are once they see you fight Paddy Pimlet this Saturday night, Luigi, because Paddy is a guy who has a lot of eyes on him right now. He's been on a lot of different media circuits, but I think they're neglecting you. I think that they're not giving you the love and the respect that you deserve.
Yes. He's like a newcomer, so people like new things. People like what what he can do, and he's famous in Europe, in England. So for me, I'm happy to fight with him because he talked too much and have a nice hype. So when I beat him, every work he does is for me.
Certainly, Luigi. Now, I want to ask you this. Take me back a couple of months. Obviously, the last time that you stepped into the octagon, it didn't go in your way, but it was a fight that I think a lot of people were able to come away seeing that you are a real fighter. You are someone who is willing to leave it all out there in the cage, trying to find a way to get your hand raised to victory. So just kind of talk us through how you were able to grow from that experience.
So the last time I feel I go to the fight with I feel a little bit weird because I train too much, I do too much diet, and I don't go out. I don't relax a little bit. So this makes me a little bit tired. So when I arrive in the fight week, I feel I more or less come back. No, I feel more or less I don't want to fight because I'm tired, and my head's a little bit tired, a little bit weird. So when I step in the octagon, I feel I lose too much time, think too much, overthinking, or oh, if I do this, he can do this, blah blah, and this is not my style. So for this fight, I learned relax more, enjoy the process, and now I arrive here in Las Vegas. I feel really good. I feel I'm happy and I want the fight. So for Saturday, I'm gonna show my skills and one more smooth fighter, more dangerous fighter with more apples. So I'm ready for this, and I want to this fight. I'm gonna enjoy this.
So let's talk about that a little bit. You've gotten to enjoy yourself a little bit these last couple of months. Now that you've since you've been back and preparing for this camp, you got to go out to the mountains, got to enjoy the sand dunes. You've gotten a skateboard and you're riding it all through the neighborhoods. So what does it feel like to you just to kind of have a little bit of mental escape to go and do these things that get your mind off of always fighting 24/7?
So these things make me more happy, more relaxed. So I don't need feel depression, or oh, I have to stay in the house all the time, don't do nothing. In the past, I feel work hard and dedication is everything. If you do this, everything do you want happen. But the life is not about this. The life is enjoy yourself, enjoy your day, be better 1% every day. So if you like you feel good, if you feel like a more happy, more smooth, you can fight like better. If you like feel the pressure too much and like work too much and get tired all the time and feel bad, when you go to the fight or you have to like do the sparring or one like a training more hard, you feel bad. Like you can do what you like, what you want. So all these things makes me one better fighter. Probably relax more and do more things outside the gym makes me my game better, my body better. So I feel really good for this fight, and I saw my hands up in Saturday night.
They say a happy fighter is a dangerous fighter, right, Luigi?
Yes.
So out of all of those spaces that you go, or all the different places that you've gotten to go visit and see, what's been your favorite so far that you've got to travel to in Colorado? I know you're up in the mountains. Like I say, you got to go see some of the national parks. What's been your favorite?
For me, like the more beautiful place is Bridgetown. Something like this is the mountains, like and the Georgetown Lake.
Georgetown?
Yes.
Okay.
Like,
yeah, beautiful area.
Yeah, I like never go out in America, so it's really different than Brazil. Like the forest, the mountains don't have this in Brazil, so makes me better, makes me happy, and like I feel more ready for the fight before see all these things.
Certainly, that makes sense. Now let's talk the matchup here for a minute, Luigi. How do you see yourself as far as the stylistic matchup goes between the two of you? You know, Paddy's only been up at 155 for a couple of fights now. You've been you're a very strong and a thick 55er. How do you feel that this is going to work out to your advantage, and what do you see stylistically works in your favor?
So for me, my big example for this fight is I'm really relaxed, and probably he gonna kill yourself because he talk too much. He's like too much like he too much like talking. He feels like too much comfortable. He thinks I'm an easy fight. So for me, my big apple is he comes in me like hard, try to kill me and like forget everything and get one KO or a submission.
Certainly. Folks, we are talking to the Italian Stallion Luigi Vendramini on the MMA Plug presented by MileHighSports.com. You can catch him out this weekend on UFC 35. He's going to be kicking off the main card. Luigi, what does that mean for you to now be on that main card and being someone that fans, as soon as they see, oh, well, right there on the cable listing, as soon as that main card starts, you are the first person that they're going to see?
So for me, it's very important because I want the people know my name and see my work and get more like sponsorships in the future. So this fight is very important to me because he talks too much and all the eyes. Like for me, the people talk more than my fight with Paddy Pimlet than like Darren Till and Derek Brunson. So probably this is the fight everybody wants to see. And for me, when I KO this guy or submit this guy, all the eyes on me. So I feel like a really blessed, and I want like get this opportunity and finish this fight.
Makes complete sense. Being that you just said it yourself right there, there's a lot of eyes on this kid. He has a lot of hype behind him. Do you believe that that's added any sort of pressure for you? Was there any sort of hesitation to take the fight, or was it just you can be free because all of the pressure's on him?
So I feel all the pressure on him because I have like 3 fights in UFC. I fight in welterweight, I fight in lightweight, and I fight with like a big guys. So I don't like I'm not the type of guy like a scary guy. I don't like give a fuck for these things. So for me, all the pressure is on him. I just want like a try to kill him all the time and get this victory. And I don't care if I fight with him or anybody guy. For me, like I like to fight. I like to win. I don't care for who I beat. I just want to beat somebody.
Considering everything goes our way on Saturday night for you, Luigi, what is next? Are you looking to get back in there by the end of the year? Are you going to go back home and spend some time in Brazil?
So
what's the thought process?
I want to come back to Brazil, like rest a little bit, like a 1 week, and start training for get one fight in November, December for close the year. I want like my new goal is make like a 3 in a row and take one like a name opponent. So this is my new goal. Win this guy, win more 2 guys, and take one like a top rank for growing my name in the sport.
Who do you see as that potential name after tonight? Or is there just too many that are on the schedule right now and you'll have to see how that unfolds?
For me, I wait because for me, I just have to fight. So the names I gonna fight is like my manager or coach Mark. So for me, I don't care who I get. They put me on front of the guy and I have to win. This is my style.
Definitely. Now, I do have to also ask this. We would be remiss if we didn't ask, how much of a factor is it for you, or are you happy that the fight is in Vegas as opposed to being over in England?
For me, I'm happy because I never fight in Las Vegas, so it's really nice here. And here's like the place more famous to shows, fights, and everything. So I want to like beat this guy and enjoy Las Vegas for the first time.
Makes very much sense there. As your last fight earlier this year was on the pay-per-view down in Phoenix. How, you're going from fighting in front of an arena full of people though, Luigi, to a very small crowd. Do you think that that's going to play a factor at all in this? Obviously you fought in Fight Island where there was next to nobody there, but do you think that that plays a role in your game at all, the crowd energy?
I probably like this quiet space. I think I can hear better my corners and I can do like more technical fights, because when the people crowd is like you get more emotional sometimes. So for me, I think like it's better for me to learn more, like spend more time in the cage, like with these fights for preparing myself better for the crown.
Certainly. And as we wrap up here with you, Luigi, I just have one last question for you, my man. In 2 sentences or less, what can the people expect to see from you when you step into the cage on Saturday night?
They're gonna see one new fighter, just not like with technical, but mentally fighter, different, new techniques, more smooth, more enjoy the fight, and really aggressive.
Thank you very much for that, Luigi. Folks, thank you for tuning in for this segment on the MMA Plug presented by DenverSportsBetting.com. This interview segment was brought to you by MyFitFoods of Denver. Eat fit, live fit, give a fit. Go to MyFitFoods.com and place your orders today. Thank you so much, Luigi, for taking the time. Folks, you can check Luigi out this weekend on the UFC main card. That main card, Luigi, it starts at 1:30 Mountain Time, I believe. Yes, 1:30 Mountain Time. So make sure that you guys have note for the time change on this card. It will not be an evening card. And like I say, my name is Jordan Kurtz. I'm sitting here alongside Luigi Vendramini. This is the MMA Plug presented by DenverSportsBetting.com on 98.1 FM Mile High Sports Radio.
Yeah, little thick bitch, fine little mamacita. Always coolin' by the pool, drinking margaritas. Yeah, it's pippin' over here and we ain't trippin' over pesos. I know it's good now, but luego